life. Okay, so tonight we're doing episode 3 of the Fox's Brew. It's about VR dating. I grabbed a bunch of questions, some that have people have asked, others I have found more commonly asked online. We've got different people that's had different styles of dating in VR, and so we're gonna get started. I know Broly has a very interesting story about one of his exes, so I guess we'll let him tell it first.
Oh, you want the tea? You want the tea from the crazy one already?
Yeah, let's get the tea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see.
Wizard.
Met this one in a club, a little event. You know, I thought they were really nice. You know, it was okay. It was really all cool. Okay. Started out really nice. Come to find out that she was actually talking to me behind her actual partner. Open poly it ended up being. Okay. I was like, oh, well, I've already been talking to you for over a month. Okay, I guess we'll try this. Try it out. Okay. I guess it went okay. I still felt bad for that man. Get deeper in there. Come to find out, this is going to be the kicker for y'all. She tells me, after about being 3 or 4 months into it, that she is the descendant of Satan. and was banished upon this land and had her wings stripped away so you weren't allowed to touch her shoulder blades. Let's see. Yes. Let's just we'll hold on. We got that for you. Give me a second. We got that emoji in here for you. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Let's just
Yes.
process this.
That's a
Say
lot
what?
of processing.
Oh, yes. I'm just truly is. Also, I'm a recovering yandere. Say what?
Excuse me?
The what?
You either yonder you aren't.
I said, okay. You know, I tried to brush some of that stuff off because, you know, I was already pretty deep into it. Okay. You know, it was okay. So later on down the road, you know, I kind of brushed it off. I tried to put it on the back burner. I tried to forget all about that. No, that was gonna come back. Eventually, it was gonna come back.
Here's what you need. Here's what you need to do from that person. Run.
Run.
Run to that door.
Yeah, well, pretty much. Well, you know, it lasted for a good little while. It got pretty bad towards the end. Well, we ended up setting up to finally visit. She comes down for about 2 weeks. Okay. Still, you know, it was fun. One day she randomly just kind of like sits over on the side of the corner room and she like,
Thank you.
you know why I'm scared of snakes? I'm like, no. It was so random.
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, in my past existent life, I was a rodent, and I was eaten by a snake.
And did you ever process?
What?
Did you ever fully process that one?
Fuck no! I still don't on this day.
Whoops, wrong one. There we go. That's how I feel about this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally
Dad.
dead about it. Totally dead about it. I mean, I've never heard of the most craziest shit like that. I'm pretty sure there's some more really whack stuff in there. Like, I remember one time Seven her on a video call, and she's like, just looks over this way for a moment. I'm like, what? And she's like, hold on, takes off the headset, walks away. She opens up her door or something. Apparently, she heard a knock on the door, and when she opened it, there was nobody there. She runs back into the camera view. She's digging for something. She pulls out sage and lights that shit.
Damn.
Walking around the room, all over the place, doing this shit. I'm like, what's going on? What are you doing? There was somebody knocking at my door. And it was the devil, and I let him in. Oh, what am I gonna do?
The devil came to visit her.
You're a hoe.
And then chat, that's Chom. That's my boyfriend.
Yep, totally.
No, it's not. It's the guy who walked in.
There we go.
She leaves her door unlocked.
Let's see. She also pulled that alter ego type stuff or alter personalities that she had in a way. She hit me with her VR daughters also. Oh, God, it's so hard to process.
Sorry, you scared me.
Her inner egos and shit like that. And she's like, she tells me on call one day, they got her. Like, they got who? They got who? They got her. Blah, blah, blah's inner ego, blah, blah. I have to send, what's her name? That really mean one from inside me. I have to send her.
You dodged a bullet.
Yeah,
My
yeah, it's kind of like a
God.
podcast today.
I
definitely just smoke after hearing this story.
really didn't know how to process that one at that point. I was just sitting there just like, what the fuck to do?
So I'm just curious on why you didn't like ghost her.
I'm not gonna lie, it's one of those guys where I'm in there so long I felt like I was just too deep. And she was also one of
That's
those
what she
ones that
said.
I was afraid if you would break up, that they're one of the ones that they would do some pretty fucking crazy shit. Maybe not to themselves, but to me.
Listen,
I'm just
buddy,
saying.
That's if I should make while
I mean,
doing
that's
it
what I
too.
am, but yeah. I'm
Here's
saying,
the
yeah.
face she'll make while doing it too.
Bro, later on, after, she left, after visiting for the 2 weeks, she starts talking to someone literally 3 days after going back home. I'm like, who is this dude? I'm waking up in our sleep calls. It's just like, oh, it's one of my friends, blah, 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 Well, come to find out, she's been talking to him for a couple of days, and then she tells me, well, I was hanging out with him, and I wanted to wait till I had an intimate connection to tell you.
What the fuck?
Hey.
An intimate connection before you tell your boyfriend?
Yeah, bitch ain't Polly. She cheating.
She
Literally, and then
cheating.
I did. I called her out on it, and then she hit me with a video, like a YouTube video about it. I'm like, did you just have this on the back burner? Pinned in your bullshit?
This ain't
I was
her
like, 'cause
first
that was too
rodeo.
fucking quick.
If she-
Exactly. That's
if
when I
she has
realized,
a
ooh,
video,
that's-
it's not her
Definitely
first.
did.
That's exactly when I knew it.
But no, there are Pollys like that. But you tell the people.
Yeah,
getting
you're telling them,
into
hey,
the
I want to talk to
Polly-
this person to find out if I have a connection. Now, I'm going to talk to them behind your back, and then when I have a connection, then I'm going to tell you.
No,
Well, come to find
No.
out, that's what she did to me, to the guy that she was with. And he actually lived with her. So she technically cheated on with him, with me. And she pulled the same stunt with me to that guy. And I was like, I can't believe you just did this after 3 days of going home. I was like, this is fucking crazy.
See,
I was
Wow.
mentally
the
fucked up.
first guy because I guarantee you, like, he was just like, okay, I'm already living with her. I don't really have an easy way out. If I break up with her, it's gonna be more drama. I'll just go with it, I guess. See where it goes.
I guess.
I was letting it go where it goes, but then I realized I did dodge a bullet. After a separation, come to find out some dude started dating her later down the road. Oh, he got it worse. He got it way worse. He said he was with her staying in a hotel place or an apartment, and she's caused a crazy argument, screaming and hollering, one of those crazy ones. And then it's like, I'm running away, I'm leaving, I'm running away. And then she runs screaming out of, he said, out of the hotel or the apartment, screaming, hollering. I forgot exactly what he said, but it was really
Was she
wild
on
shit.
drugs?
And ran around the corner and then was gone for a while. I can't remember the rest, but yeah, he got it way worse.
Damn.
She hit him quite a few times and stuff
She's
like that. I'm
on
like, oh
drugs,
hell no,
right?
bro.
She's
No,
on drugs, right?
just weed, dude.
Pot shouldn't make you like that, though.
It
No, she was
doesn't.
already, when finding out all that information, just comes to find out that she was emotionally unstable, and her mom just let her call the shots no matter what. Was like, her mom went to go babysit one of her cousins or some shit. They were little, and she left her at the house. She's like 26 something years old. She's like, I can't believe you left me here all alone. You're a piece of shit, blah blah blah. I'm like, your mom's watching someone. You're a grown-ass adult, and you're just sitting in the basement doing your stuff with me or whatever you're doing. What does this matter?
Right. Yeah, bros before hoes.
I mean, I could understand though. Like, oh, well, you didn't tell me, but like,
No, she was like on next level, like unglued, like the Karen unglued.
yeah, no. Oh,
The
God,
control
she-
of daughter is what she
Oh
was.
my gosh! Imagine if she was on drugs.
Oh, I don't
No,
even
she
want
was
to
on
think
drugs.
about that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Other than that, that is the most craziest fucking what I have ever talked to. And if anyone ever tells you they have DID or PTSD or the ADHD isn't so much call it, but they'll pull out the most craziest ones. But you're gonna have to be with them for a little while before they. I recommend being over with them for at least 3 months.
yeah.
Especially if they have some disorders in their stuff. You need to find out if that's fake or if that's true, especially if you're going to be on calls with them and stuff. That shit will show. But you after being with them for about a month and they're comfortable with you, they'll start showing their real shit. I've been on here for fucking really hard quest days, back when your avatar menu slid sideways.
Oh God.
Old Movie and Chills used to be that Valentine's Movie and Chills, and they used to have that back area where you used to have the hot tub and the cue ball and the little roll ball, all that stuff. Yeah, they had the secret room, the little VIP rooms on the side, down the hallway. Oh yeah, I was back way back. I got a video of me freaking with somebody, this dude named Vector, and a Vector avatar from fucking Despicable Me, and he's like running around going, Vector! Oh yeah, Vector!
Vector. Oh yeah, Vector.
Damn.
I feel like I've met the dude because I legit met a dude who's doing the exact same thing.
It was like, I'll show you one day.
The old fun
But yes.
times.
The old good movie and chill world.
I'm gonna have to get new trailers, guys. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. We gotta get on your quest.
I do have to say, I'm glad you got away from all that and it didn't get, like, I can only imagine if you stayed how much worse it could have gotten. How many other guys she would have cheated on.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And I've been mostly now learning how to just do vibe checks. I literally would be like hanging out with my friends and they can hang out with their girlfriend, and you'll be able to tell like when they're hanging out, and she'll have tons of dudes show up and shit, and we'll like demand head pats or demand cuddles or something like that. I'm like, bio read. Oh,
Check
that's
that bio.
crazy. She's taken. She's cuddling another motherfucker and demanding it on here. Let me slide over here. Does your man know you do that?
I mean, I've met a few people like, yeah, but they're both like that, where they just like head pats and cuddles, but it's usually the other person, you meet them first.
Well, especially when you
Before
live with
they-
them IRL, and they're the guy that
Yeah.
works from like really far away, so they're gone for weeks, and they're working so much when they come home, they just want a little bit of time with you. This person is like crazy. They don't put them in their bio. They live with them. They're like supposedly IRL married. All this crazy shit. It is always taking pictures and doing collab stuff with other people, but doesn't do squat with it. There's not a single photo, no mention about this motherfucker in here. I was like, bro, there's not even a mention about me. She just actually, I'm not gonna lie, Denji's new release, she did a little promo with them and stuff. Got a little cuddly. We're pretty damn close for it. I'm like, bro, if that was my girlfriend, I'd be pretty upset about it.
Yeah.
Especially you didn't tell me, bro. That's crazy. I was like, oh, well, it's for the promotion. It's for the follows. I don't give a damn about the follows. I was like, if that's the priority on your life is follows and popularity. Oh, shit. Look at that. Woo, boy.
I was
Then,
about to
like,
say,
you
did I
can
get
kick
taller or
rocks.
did you get shorter?
I became a midget just for a moment.
Oh my god.
If you're a midget, if you became a midget, that's what are we?
What happened to you, though?
Yeah.
Oh,
You were leaning back.
So I'm used to putting my controllers down whenever I'm on my PC and just kind of chilling.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you have any crazy stories, Sora?
I I do have one ex-fiance. We did play VR together. I had gotten her into VR because I loved VR. I loved playing games on here. It was a fun way to explore, and she was borderline antisocial. So I was like, this is a good way for her to have something to do because she always felt like she was trapped in the house. But she was also antisocial, so it was just one of those things that made sense to get her into VR. And then I gave her my old headset. She would never use it, and they complained that I wouldn't spend time with her. Because I didn't feel like coming to your house. I said, okay, let's hop on VR, because I don't feel like going out of the house right now. I don't feel like coming over. I just kind of want to chill at home tonight, but we can hop on VR and watch something. Like, we can even call. And it was always, no. So it turns out she never wanted to play VR. She just wanted to complain about not going places, and then only would use VR when someone else other than me wanted to hang out with her.
That's pretty effed up. Also, chat, tonight we're talking about what it's like dating in VR, the crazy stories that we have. We have a list of questions that we've got, and we're going to go through them and answer them all for you. We got like 20 questions tonight. That's wild.
Now, mind you, this is the same ex-fiance, and I do have a restraining order on.
What?
Got the restraining order.
Yeah. You know about this ex. I told you about her before.
I know. It's still a little shocking, though.
Yeah.
Things get so bad, you need a restraining order.
Actually, it almost was at that point with that one. It was so much contact and constantly having people come after me and stuff, and they would constantly message my stepdad or my mother, be like, yo, stop having, stalking me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, stalking you? I bust my ass at work, and then I do my things on the events the days I sign up for. Mm-hmm. I don't have time to jab on about somebody that is pathetic like that. But, I have better shit to do.
Right.
I might have told people about how crazy you were and shit like that, but then you getting blacklisted for doing all this other stuff, and then them posting all your information on there, and then people coming at you has nothing to do with me. You did that yourself.
Right. Jeez.
Just like I said, you got it easy. I think you got it a little easy.
I had my house broken into.
No.
It's still not
we
good.
gotta go bust caps. They're like, yeah.
And I found out after that she was a pedo, so there was that too. Over there ERPing on Discord with a 16-year-old.
What is?
She's 27 now. She still says she's 25 on dating apps though.
I just don't get why you feel like you have to lie about your age. I feel like if you lie about your age, there's something going on behind the scenes that you may not want people to know.
It's not even like she's lying saying, oh yeah, I'm 16. No, she's lying saying she's 25.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 2-year fucking difference. If you're gonna lie...
Yeah, it's a 2 years difference, but still...
You could have said you're 20, and at least then, like, okay, I can understand. You just want to feel like you're 20 kid. No, you're fucking saying you're 27, saying you're 25. I mean, like, what's the point at that point?
Mm-hmm. I don't understand some people nowadays, but whatever. I mean, everybody has their own thing.
I do have one experience of someone. This is someone who was dating someone here on VRChat. It's not my experience, but I was the one that caught them in this.
Mm-hmm.
So back when I used to work security, there was this one chick that would sit outside and be the puppy of the thing. Me and her would hang out because I was security. So we'd hang out when I was outside events because, she'd be up there joking around with me, so we started hanging out outside events.
Mm-hmm.
One day, her boyfriend comes in. I didn't think anything. Turns out that she's dating... So the body was 16. Now, mind you, she's in her 30s. She's dating a 40-year-old personality of a 16-year-old and tries to say that's okay.
What? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me.
And then when no one believed that excuse, she was also like, yeah, because she eventually got blacklisted, and I saw her again one day going around talking to people who were asking about her blacklist, saying, "Oh no, it's on VRChat, it didn't count."
What the fuck?
Like it's not considered pedophilia because it's on VRChat. It's not real.
That's where they all get off on it. It's just, oh, it's all here, I'm not really there. That's how they feel about it. That's the same thing with all the people that cheat and do that stuff. It's a headset. They're on here, They instantly just take it off and forget about it. Be like, what you talking about?
I don't see this any different from like if you were in like a Discord chat or anything like that. It's just in this way you're using Avies.
I think the thing that makes it really confusing and makes it dating so hard in VRChat for a lot of people is VRChat has kind of become one of those things where it blends both the social media aspect of long distance relationships, which can be very sketchy, with the ability to meet someone in person without actually doing it, and it creates so many problems with the dating scene because it creates so many confusions because we are taught from parents teaching us, oh, long distance and dating people on the internet, ain't realistic and stuff like that, real relationships, and then we get to VRChat where we can kind of touch people, kind of see them, interact with them in a way we would IRL. And it creates a gap within how we perceive relationships, and it causes those relationships in VRChat to be very hard and lack so much communication, lack so much that I don't realistically seeing a point where dating in VRChat is gonna work out most of the time. Not saying it can't, just saying it. That's just how it is based on what we are taught. I think give it 10 years, next generation of adults that are in VRChat, I think they'll have a better grasp of it. But right now, we're in the first adult generation to be able to experience VRChat in the sense, in the dating scene of VRChat. So it's an experimental thing.
I'm one of the few millennials left.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
It's so sad, but it's okay. What the fuck are you doing?
We could be the last gen that knew what dial-up was.
You okay?
I know. I'm not a millennial. I know what dial-up is. I've actually used to set it up on the laptops when I was in elementary school.
I'm sorry.
I own VHS tapes.
We have VHS tapes, cassette tapes, DVDs.
Yeah.
These I want the A track.
Oh my goodness.
Hit me with that record player.
I like the
Let's
record
see.
players.
Yeah, I mean, with records coming back as well, I mean... Yeah. Anyway, should we get to the questions?
Questions. Okay, question number 1 about VRChat dating. Do you think VR relationships can feel just as real as IRL ones? I believe so.
Absolutely. As I just said, it's just a concept of we're the first generation to be able to experience VR relationships, really.
Mm-hmm.
So it does cause problems.
Yeah, I mean, they can. I mean, especially if you guys, especially you're planning shit out, you want to like start out like, hey, you want to talk on here, yeah, you can do that. Then it goes from talking, and especially you come to find out like, oh, they're even closer than I thought. You literally are like a couple hours drives. Hey, want to meet up, have a lunch or something like that. You'd be surprised how often a lot of people are not even that far away.
Yeah, if I met Isla sooner, I mean, I could.
I don't know.
Hang out
It's
with
showing
Isla if
me
I'd
that
met
it's
him
catching
sooner.
everything over here.
Ah.
Chat, is anybody else having issues with like the audio? Apparently there's issues going on.
Issues? There's an issue?
Lizard.
Wizard.
Gizzard lizard. Gizzard lizard.
Is
Wizard.
it? Hold on.
Are they the gizzard lizard wizard? That takes us a whiz.
That old Taco Bell
on a
commercial
lizard.
from when Godzilla came out. I used to have those plushies. That
No,
came out
everything
with.
sounds fine.
Okay.
Ever seen that video, like someone estimating how much piss Godzilla could produce?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Did you
the
ever
whole-
see the estimation
There's a-
of why
I think
the
it was,
water
like,
is so
Bill
salty?
Series, like they did a whole video estimating like how much piss they can produce and like
That's
I-
crazy.
and how
Ugh.
like how long would it take a Godzilla to drown a city in its piss? I've never seen something like that.
That's disgusting. I saw your lightsaber too.
Huh?
Your lightsaber
Your
just
thing
came
on.
out for a second.
there you go.
There,
Oh no, I have it in my
had it
hand.
for, no, you
No,
did.
it went
You
back.
did for a moment. Yep, there you
there
go.
you go, and then it goes back.
It doesn't let you hold. Yeah,
Well-
it doesn't let you hold it fully. I guess.
Wait, I'm gonna turn on a setting for it. Let's see if we can grab it and it show this setting.
It's a you. There they go. Damn, right back to the.
It's like it turns on and then it goes right back to your hip.
Do you see the dick one?
Wait, what?
Oh my
it's a
god.
dick.
No.
It has a. I have a. It has a
What the
dick.
God?
So it's a dick mode.
Oh my.
Oh, well,
fucking God.
please don't show that. It'd be different if we were
It ain't
streaming
gonna
on the
work.
Blue Twitch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's crazy. That is fucking.
You have my
wild.
files I left. If you ever want to see that.
Oh my god. So like,
Let's see.
I will say this though, like when Trauma and I met, we were actually doing VR in Phasmophobia. And it wasn't until like later on we started hanging out more in VRChat. That was our way of like getting to know each other and all that. So that's where I
Mhm.
say it. Everybody here has like different experiences with dating in VR. Woo! What the fuck?
especially between especially between genders. I will tell you that each one have their own experiences between people
Yeah.
out here.
Mhm.
I mean, we have a trans person, a cis male, and a woman. So I think
It's like
this
that
is a
one, the
pretty
people that
fair
dare you. And
group.
you're like, hey man,
Mhm.
that mute's looking at you.
That mute, yeah, that mute might not be what you're thinking either.
That you can be a kid impersonating an adult.
Yeah, that's one of the bad things about being on here is the children.
Yeah.
They're bad, especially about wanting to lie about age and
Anyway,
even
so
using
what's the
somebody's
next
ID
question?
to actually ID verify is crazy.
Yeah, I am
Mhm.
so glad that VRChat implemented it, and they
Yes,
actually
but they're
implemented
still
it.
doing it. The kids are
Yeah.
still managing to take their parents or whoever's stuff just to borrow it just to get through this shit.
That's
I've
crazy.
seen it done. Yeah, there's been a few that were caught doing it.
Another problem
not
is
seeing
so
enough.
the system that that VRChat uses, they can save it, and so if it's done through all a kid needs is to log into their account, because the service that VRChat uses is a service that you can create it, and they'll save your ID, so you don't have to re-ID verify on every little thing that uses that same service.
Mhm.
And so I think a lot of kids are. I think what a lot of kids are also doing is going around getting their parents login for that, because I know a lot of business owners that also use that same company for pay systems, because they're a really popular company for systems like that.
Mhm.
The card shop I go to uses that exact company for their systems for buying and selling products.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. But like I don't know. I feel like with me it's different though, cuz like we being millennials, we've seen how the internet work, how it's evolving, how it's changing, how it's getting better, how it's getting worse. Like even with my 13-year-old son, he's not allowed to get in VR chat unless I am in VR myself. And that's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I can
all
watch
these-
him
Same
and
thing
make
with
sure
my
that he's
sister.
good.
Whenever my sister gets on, I'm like, I'm playing with you. You're not allowed to play that by yourself.
I'm the only one here that is a millennial.
You a youngin'.
You're the baby. Don't worry.
Hey, I'll still rail you, Broly. I'll still oil you up.
It's just the baby.
It's just a baby.
I'm fucking dead.
See, they don't call me an ass. They call me emo queen.
Not the emo queen, baby.
The baby. All right, let's see. How I am like blind. I can't read this. How do you tell if someone's really into you here or just being friendly?
You're missing. Did you do number 2?
Is that number 2?
No, that's number 3.
I can't see.
You want me to read it?
Yes, please. I think I'm dyslexic.
Okay, number 2. What's the biggest green flag for you in VR dating?
Consistency, being honest, not lying, not cheating, being open with your partner. What I mean by being open, it's like if something is going wrong, you tell them. You tell them how you feel and you communicate constantly with them. Versus, no, I'm fine. No, don't worry about it. I'm fine. When really you're upset because you saw your partner probably like chit-chatting with someone that you don't like. You know?
For me, I think the biggest green flag, communication's just the other. I wouldn't say it's a green flag. That's just what a relationship needs. What I say a green flag for me is take me to worlds with your friends. I don't want to just be someone that you just hang out with, because then it's like I feel like a secret. I feel comfortable enough to take me around to other people. You know, even if we're not dating, we're just friends. Because at that point, it feels like you don't actually consider me a friend, especially when I request invite, join them or something like that, and you say, I'm hanging out with friends. I'm like, bitch, what am I?
You're the live chopper with.
Yeah, you're supposed to be higher.
When people do that.
I mean, pretty much the same thing like what Ayla was saying. It's pretty much the same as me. You know, consistency, honesty, doing stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I do that from time to time where I just like, yeah, I'm fine. I mean, you gotta take it, for someone that's older, they go through a lot at work.
Yeah, I think
especially
it's also
sometimes when you heat and you're doing hard labor, sometimes, shit will go on and you just end up wanting to shut down. You don't want to deal with everything. I mean, yes, they'll try to help you out. That's also a good green flag. They'll try to help you out. If there's anything they can do, let me know. And so forth. That's all good green flags.
Yeah, even if you don't talk about it right then and there, as long as you talk about it at some point, that's better than keeping it all in and getting more stressed out on top of everything else you've got going on in your life.
Daffy. Let's see here. I got to add that. Oh shit.
I saw it on.
I'm trying to add check marks. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Try to check this that way we don't come back and they're like, okay, let me reread this. Oh wait, did we do that?
Did we do that?
No. Now the one you read is the one.
Okay. How do you tell if someone's really into you here in VR chat versus just being friendly?
I don't think you can. Just like IRL, it's very hard to tell that kind of thing. And it's even harder in VR chat where body language isn't as big. So I don't think that's something you can properly tell unless you really know the person. Like, I had a friend who I knew for a year. Apparently they've had a crush for me for a year. I never once picked up on it.
Hello, Lord. Welcome in.
Hello.
We call that being thick-headed. Be like, bro, are you dumb?
It's
Do you not see it?
I mean, I've met people that I knew for less, and I picked up that they were into me right away. I asked them about it because I was like, I may not be into them, but I want to confront it at least, and I was right. So it's one of those where it's very hit or miss on if you'll be able to see it or not.
Yeah.
That's what the word is. Oblivious. I was so oblivious to them. I didn't realize
Just like
it.
RL, it's hit or miss because they could just be a very friendly and outgoing person with their friends. Because or boundaries could be less of a thing. Because with some friend groups, like I have friends that I'll full on ERP with, but we ain't into each other.
Right.
Let's see. Well, there's definitely ways, especially being with somebody. Tell somebody's into you. Sometimes they're gonna constantly want to be around you. They're gonna always constantly check up on you, ask if you want to hang out. That's one of the ways to always be able to tell somebody when they're really into you. They'll try to ask you like, "Hey, is there anything I can get you?" Constantly want to interact with you. That's about pretty how close you'll be able to tell. I mean, if you can't do that, as just like I say, you're oblivious.
Yeah.
You're hard-headed. You'll not see that. They're so into you.
Even then, though, that's not a guarantee. I mean, with some of my friends, I'm more clingy with them than our others. It's not me being into them. It's just I'm clinging to them because I enjoy being around them more so than I do a lot of other people on here.
That feeling. You're like, I like to hang off them like a dingleberry.
You calling them shit?
No.
Calling them shit now?
The person, there's a person, and who's the one that's clinging on them? That would be, myself. Like, be like, I'm hanging on to them, so I'm the dingleberry.
You are a dingleberry.
So you're a turd. You're a turd.
Oh, excuse my shitness. I'm just
Hey,
hanging
you need to clip that later. Broly admitting they're a piece of shit.
Yeah, you're a big turd.
Yes.
Yeah, big turd.
Oh, I've been on that for years.
Definitely need to clip that, Isla. Someone in chat, if you can't clip that. Clip that, someone in chat, please.
Yes, Tabby, that is you. I'll go back and clip it, because I'll have to download this and get clips from it. Tabby says you're a good girl.
I'm gonna bite you, Tabby. I'm making soup, by the way.
Good soup.
I make your hot dog soup.
Yeah,
Hit me with the compound China.
Actually, it is a soup base for a Chinese dish. Actually, believe it or not, I'm gonna make I'm making a modified version of white cutting chicken or bai chi ji.
I make that good kitty soup.
Oh my god.
Let's see. You got anything for that? Let's see.
So 4, right?
Yes, number 4.
What's one red flag you've learned to spot in VR chat relationships? The pick-me's. Avoid the pick-me's.
That's more common than you think anymore now.
I know. Oh my god.
It's like a plague.
I'm
starting to think it's a virus.
I've gotten pretty good at being able to tell when something's toxic. And I, not more so for myself because I don't care as much. If I get in a toxic relationship, I get a toxic relationship, that's on me. And that's just my mindset. And if my friend's like, okay, hey, yeah, I'm going to listen to them, but at the end of the day, I need to make my own life choices there. So that, for me, if I'm with someone toxic, I'm with someone toxic. I understand that's on me, but that I can see those things because of that same reasoning. As, for example, our friend Emo, having that tattoo like what they were suggesting on their Abby so soon, that is a red flag to me, guarantee. And a red flag I will call out.
Yeah, that was way too quick. I can understand if you were with that person for 3-6 months to a year doing something like that.
It wasn't even just that. They were, according to Emo, they were still in the talking phase at the time too.
Yeah, that's way too quick.
Yeah.
that's putting a label on a relationship that hasn't even started, technically.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man,
Broly,
vibe and fucking red flags. Yes.
you probably know this one. This is any narcissistic person. They throw this out a lot, and unfortunately, it still happens in VRChat. But it seems to happen out a lot. If you're in like a public world and you're hearing couples go at it, and then one of them will go, "If you leave me, I'm gonna off myself," like trying to make them feel guilty if they're breaking up with them for whatever reason.
No, I've legit gone to Black Hat, had the exact same, like, bitch, do it then. Don't guilt trip the man.
Right.
I think I've only heard that once. I don't go out in the public like that too much.
I don't either.
I don't even go to Black Hat anymore because I'm so tired of hearing people fucking in the bathroom there.
I've been in there quite often recently to just mess around with a couple of my friends and my girlfriend. Just to troll around, just be stupid and some funny abbies. But I haven't seen nothing like really weird like that recently. But others aren't so lucky. I'm the only lucky one. I don't have to worry about nothing like that. I've never walked in on anyone. I've never joined in on anybody doing weird stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, God.
There'll be a group public, a Black Hat.
And I've been on here for like 3 years. So, with me being on here 3 years, you think that would have happened at least once. No,
yeah.
I have been blessed.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
See,
I've never been to one with people doing stuff in the bathroom.
Yeah, surprisingly, it happens a lot because I've talked with other friends and they've run into the exact same situation. It's always the bathroom stalls.
It's worse than when they sit there and watch.
Listen. That's only for shitting. That's only for shitting that I watch, okay?
Let's see,
No.
For red flags be spotting really on VRChat. And it's so quite simple. Just like you said, you'll be able to tell. They'll want to run up, instantly want to hit on you, instantly want to talk to you, instantly ask you super amount of questions, constantly spam you, ask for your Discord, ask you to be the most ridiculous things, call you the most ridiculous things. I mean, check their groups, look at their bio. They'll literally tell you right there.
Yeah.
Some of the times you can just tell by their demeanor. Hang out with them for 24 or less hours. Not at once, though, obviously. But, hang out with them just for a little bit. You'll know. And if you can't figure out within that week that they're crazy or they're okay, nothing can help you.
No.
May God have mercy on your soul making friends.
At that point, you might want to hop on VRChat and go socialize RL now.
You might as well go to Horizon.
Yeah, really. Honestly, I've never played Horizon, and they have some fun games on there. Like, I ain't trying to shit on it, but damn, there's like no one on there.
I haven't played other VR games in a while. I mean, I have quite a few other that have Axis and whatnot, and fucking Payday 2, stuff like that.
I've played a few Population. I will say one really fun shooter is Population 1. I really do enjoy Population 1, and Horizon games. A lot of them are genuinely fun, as I said. It's just actual Horizon. If you go through actual Horizon, it is barren. There is no one around.
Jeez, it's almost completely dead.
It was that way from when it first started.
Oh my goodness.
The only other one I've been playing is Once Human. Pretty much everyone on there, I mean, they do have the voice thing, but that's only if you join on teams and stuff. But everybody on there pretty much messages nicely, do you need these items or whatnot. Pretty much very helpful people.
I don't get lucky like that. I don't get that treatment. No matter where I go.
I get that good treatment.
Playing the aisle, freaking Sea of Thieves, what's the other game I was playing that's freaking open? Red Dead. You were there for that crazy shit. We'll never forget that.
You got turned
First
into an
started out
alien
being a
ship.
little bear.
I'm at 16%.
This person turned me into a UFO.
He did.
Like it was insane. We have that clipped, and then I'm like beating his behind while I'm in it, and then he just detonates. So you see me like flipping around in the air as a freaking UFO, and I'm spinning around at the end of it, looking like a dreidel.
Oh, don't forget.
Dreidel, you made them out of
mass horde of bears.
The horde of bears. The invisible bear that killed us in the town.
That was ridiculous. We're
cry.
like, we know this is here.
We hear it.
That was crazy. That's the funny thing is that you wouldn't run into any of that crap unless you were hanging out with me.
Yeah, if I play...
So that's the wildest shit.
Yeah, and it's true.
Okay, I just reached 15%, by the way.
Uh-oh.
You got 15.
Okay. What's the next question? We're on 5. How do you tell the difference between someone's avatar and their real personality? That one's a little bit tough because people in their avatars will sometimes like role play, and that can be a little difficult to tell. Fuck you, Trom. I'm not a furry.
Hey, I'm a slight furry. I'm just not that furry.
I'm fuzzy.
You're
Like,
gonna be a furry. You don't get a choice.
I like the databases, you know, they good. You know, there's a couple others. You know, I got a few. You know, that new Pride Abbey that turns into that wolf. Oh, I had to get him. He looked really decent.
Oh my god.
Like those are really
also,
cool.
I turned
That's
off
the
one
one
of my
I'll fuck
tracking
with.
things, by the way. So
Okay.
now it doesn't track my headset. So
Obviously, you
might
can tell
save
for
on battery
me.
a little bit.
Everybody knows me, and they see me always in Demon stuff or a Dragon Ball Z or something that didn't have nothing on it, and I'm adding some flair on it. Like everybody knows, I like Ed and Eddie and stuff like that. I'll add my little bit of my personal stuff on it that I like. So like this one, you know, edited. I took a whole collage of anime or Dragon Ball, and I placed it underneath the matte cap or whatever the texture underneath this. So underneath the tears, it was all this anime underneath it. You know, I was like, obviously you can tell from this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, tattoos, everything. You already know. You can tell by this personality. He's like, oh, he's a nerd.
We like nerds here. Nerds are the best people you could be around.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I hope they didn't die.
No, I just turned off my headset tracking.
Okay.
That way it might save. I'm hoping to save on battery a little bit.
Headset tracking, what?
Yeah, you can turn it off so now it doesn't track where your headset's
That's
moving.
crazy.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you
That's
could do that.
It gives you like an outside perspective. Like I can be watching my body right now. Like I completely separated from where my body is.
They're on like a third person mode.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
much. I can't move it though. Like,
Oh,
let me. Like,
you moving.
yeah, it's weird. It feels very jarring.
Sit your behind down, or I make you sit down.
Like it actually kind of gives motion sickness a little bit, even.
I bet. Third person is very awkward on here.
It's not even third person, really. It's just the way it tracks is completely different, which definitely makes you feel sick.
I am so tired of my jitter.
Good night, baby.
So, what do you think, Sora, on how to tell the difference between somebody's avatar and their personality?
Good night, Mama.
Good night, baby.
I think the Abby definitely shows the personality of the user. I love purple. I'm a furry. I don't think the Abby differs from someone's personality. I think it's just an extension of themselves. Because they'll usually wear an Abby that reflects who they are. Or something they like.
Alright. Let's see here.
See. Do you feel like
these abbies usually have faces that look pretty chill and high, so
chilling high? Yeah, you chilling while you high, aren't you?
I am smoking. I had 3 blunts rolled.
Fuck. You must be feeling good right now, then. No.
I'm heavy head.
Ah.
Let's
Alright.
see, you got it, number 6.
Number 6. Do you feel like VRChat makes it easier or harder to open up emotionally?
Anyone could easily just dump anything out here to somebody that they don't know. It's constantly done it.
I think it makes it easier because if they use it to blackmail anything, you can easily just block them, or because like at the end of the day, they don't know where you live half the time. They're not gonna go out of their way to find you or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sometimes, there's a lot of people that like being able to help and listen to people's stuff and give their opinion because somebody else isn't helping them give them an opinion. Because I feel that because, I have very limited friends that hit up or ask them, especially very certain, questions or opinions on how to handle something or ask them something. You can't just ask just anyone some of these things all the time.
Right.
So you want to hit only certain people up.
Yeah, don't just run up to them and just like drop everything on that person. That is very overwhelming.
But what if I want to vent about all of my favorite things about Digimon?
Listen, one of my friends have already traumatized me. I can only handle so much a day.
Well, it depends, because especially if they're in the world for whatever it is that they're wanting to talk about. So if you're in a Digimon world and you're going on about it, I mean, they can't complain.
Right.
That's like me going to one of the Dragon Ball worlds and sitting in a Dragon Ball Abbey and their stuff, and they're talking about me and this, or I'm talking about their and their stuff.
I will say this, though, there's like no Digimon worlds. I will say, and the ones that do exist, they're either really old worlds or they're made by a small group who are just like, yeah, I love Digimon, I'm gonna create this world. So there's no actual Digimon worlds.
Right.
I had the Dragon Ball Avatar world that used to be just super popular for people to hang out. I have a few recordings from there, and a couple voice actors would go there and hang out. Like the
Time Chamber world?
No, it was for the DBZ Fighters, Fighter Z avatars. And a lot of people would hang out there and voice act and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And even a person that was doing the Team 4-Star Cell would hang out there and shit. The guy that was doing Trunks, Frieza, stuff like that. It was fun. There was somebody doing Shinron. It was fucking crazy. And then all of a sudden, after a certain update, it did. Dead. No more. Nobody goes there.
I mean, I've noticed that, like, a lot of worlds, like My Hero Academia worlds and stuff, I've even met people who were in relations with people in that world, and turns out that person never actually got it. It was just roleplay to them.
Yeah, that's what I've seen a lot, especially like if you go to any of the like Has-Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss worlds, it's all a bunch of roleplay.
You're rarely going to see somebody that's not wearing one of their avatars, especially there, because it's also popular, it's something that's just like the K-pop, it's just super popular and people love it, so you're just going to see nothing but it.
Right.
But people who act like normal people, they don't act like they're role-playing, and then in relationships, it's like I see people who go through that and like they don't realize this person's treating it as completely roleplay.
Right.
Anyway, next question.
What is your opinion on meeting someone IRL after the VR relationship has started? So you started dating in VR and now you're meeting up IRL. Is anything different about it?
I'd say you definitely have to do other stuff outside VR first, like play games together and stuff like that. If you're just doing VR, fuck no, I ain't just gonna meet you out of the blue. But if we played other games together, heck yeah, let's meet up. We've played more than just outside VR. Because I feel like
I've already done that at least 2 times. No, 3 times. So, I mean, it's a big difference. Your opinion is... even though you might know them for over 6 months and thinking you know them and have been around even through video calls for hours on the endless, and you think, oh, this is Gucci, this is great. And then you finally go visit or whatever, or they visit, and it's completely opposite. So they take like one of mine being watched with video cameras when I went and visited, and you know, certain things like that, you know, being watched, and you couldn't say certain things, and it was the craziest thing. So you never know what you're really getting into. It could be perfect on here, absolutely amazing. When you meet up, it's a whole nother story.
I think it's because on VRChat you don't feel those boundaries that you would the same way you would IRL.
I had a friend that was told that the girl told him after being there for 2 days, she goes, it's not what she thought it would be, and that he's got to go home. I was like, bro, that's crazy.
Wow.
That's wild.
I'm glad.
Absolutely.
I'm so glad that's not how it was with me and Trom. Like, from being in VR, hanging out, spending time, dating in VR, and then actually meeting IRL, I was more nervous. Like, even though you spent time with them, you've gotten to know them online, but when you actually meet them IRL, it's like butterflies again. Butterflies in your stomach.
Yeah.
You're so freaking nervous, and you don't want to fuck it up. Even though they already know you're a weirdo.
And you also feel more of IRL social boundaries. Like, yeah, you've been dating for a while, but it's like that they look completely different too. Like, and a lot of times they'll even sound different depending on their mic quality too. So at first it feels like, do I know you? Like, you don't sound the same, you don't act the same as you do in your VR body, and I think it's another thing is like,
oh yeah, be prepared for that. Yeah, they might be doing the most craziest shit and act the craziest or whatever the ways on here, but when you meet them up, they could be 100% flip the script and not be like that whatsoever.
yeah,
They could be spontaneous and lovey-dovey and like hippity-hoppity on here, but you meet up, complete shy, very locked down, barely look you in the face type, and you're like, yo, what's with this? This is completely opposite.
Completely
it happens
switched.
To a lot.
That's gotta be so shocking though, because you're thinking,
especially if you spend a lot of money.
Yeah, I can only imagine just meeting someone. It's a total like flip, and then you're like, why are you acting like this? This isn't how you act when we're together in VR. Why are you acting so differently now? The only difference is we don't have a headset on.
That or living situations as well. I'll take you that as one. Visit one, they were like, yeah, we're gonna have everything cleaned up when you get here. Yeah, okay. Dude, they open up the door. It was like a big punch in the face of cat shit piss. And it was just, it was hoarded. It was just, if I could turn around and go home or go somewhere else, I would have. It was that bad. So don't always expect the greatest. You need to be there long enough, see them long enough, see what they're around and with how they live. You know, just see if they have it. You gotta be on your toes.
Have a backup plan. Just to be on the safe side, have a backup plan.
I don't know, what's your backup plan with Trumpy?
There was nothing I could do. He drove like 7 hours. Actually, a little bit more because he went past where I was living and then drove back up. I was not expecting him to pull up in his big ass black truck. Like, he showed me pictures and everything, but I'm short. So to see him pull up with this big truck, I'm like, fuck. How am I going to get in that thing for us to go on our day? I literally had to throw myself up in there.
Nah, you know what's funny?
You had to grab
You
the
know
oh
what's
shit bars.
funny?
Yeah.
See, I feel like if you really want to be I really just want someone to do that. I mean, on VR, come up with like a big ass black truck, but just like decorated Nazi and KKK stuff. Just for like, I will burst out laughing. I'm sorry. Like, I kind of want it to happen.
He was so adorable. Like, he had his little orange and gray striped shirt with his blue jeans, and he was nervous. I could tell he was super nervous, and I'm like, it's okay.
Wait. He was in blue jeans?
Yeah.
Were they some
Is it
apple
blue
bottom jeans? was he in his cute little apple bottom jeans, Isla?
Hey, baby.
But I think he forgot the boots with the fur though.
Yeah, no. He had the fur. It's Isla. Isla's the furry.
Listen, he's bougie, but he's not that bougie. You not bougie as fuck. Go ahead, say it louder. Let everyone hear you.
Isla,
You're a
he
pig.
didn't need the fur. He has you now.
And a
You're
fur.
his furry.
Not a furry.
Sure,
What
not
fur you
yet.
say?
You're gonna be one though. There's no help.
You're gonna be
Oh
one
my
though.
god. Listen, just because a lot of my friends are furries, I go to furry events, I work for a club that has mostly furries in it.
Isla, you're a furry.
Doesn't
You're not
mean I'm
helping
a
your- You're not helping your situation here. You're making it sound worse. You sound more like a furry.
Listen,
I'm fucking dead.
and this is just from my experience. Regular groups, I've seen a lot more drama, but in like the furry events and stuff like that, I have not seen as much drama. So to me, it's a little bit more relaxed.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And next question.
I don't know if Sora's gonna last through 'em.
Yeah, I'm at 12% now.
Also,
We'll go until you die.
I can't read the
always
questions.
do a
Trom
part-
changed it.
We can always do a part
What do you mean
2.
you changed it?
Yeah, I was using that. Yeah, it does suck.
I don't know, we can always do a part 2 if need be.
Pot toe.
Yeah, we can always do a
Business.
part 2.
We'll give it an
Yep.
You hear that,
No, no,
chat?
no.
We're gonna go until Sora goes croak.
Sora's headset's dying. This is the only reason why we'll
That, or we
probably.
could do...
Hmm?
Well, actually, never mind. I was gonna say we could do like a bathroom break and stuff, and like question 10, I can give my headset a little bit more charge.
Well-
Once it's at that point and you have it on, it isn't gonna do any better. You would have to shut it off. You would have to do a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, trust me, I know the quest.
I'm fine
Once
with
it's at
the.
a certain percentage.
Yeah, you might as well just wait. Plus, I'm fine with doing a part 2. I've got my dinner right here,
Yeah.
so I haven't even ate. Yeah.
So we can do like question 10 or something, and then just do a part 2.
Okay. So we're on question 8 now.
Yeah. So this gives us more time to like joke around as we.
Okay. So this one I've got a story for, but it's how do you handle jealousy in VR relationship? So this was back before Trom and I were even dating. We were just hanging out and spending time together. And also at the time, one of my friends, he had been around for a while, and he was helping me with the separation. He was there for me when a lot of the ex-husband drama, baby daddy drama, and all that was going on. Trom hadn't been around because he didn't want to get labeled as like a homewrecker, so he kind of backed off when he found out that I was still married but going through a separation. And that night we went to go hang out with one of our other friends, and he was basically like my dom. He ended up showing up in the world. And right then and there, Trom just like, it changed completely. He just went completely silent. He stayed away from everybody. And I was like, oh, something's not right. And then later on, he told me how he was just jealous. And I'm like, oh.
Especially when it's new. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
That's understandable. Yeah, you'll be very sensitive about everything. You guys could probably have the smallest argument and somebody's going to lose their shit and break down because it's so fresh. I feel that.
Yeah.
Especially when you really into that person and you feel like you messed up, you'll just start bawling and be like, "Yo, what can I do?" You know, so and so.
I also think it's also important that you talk about as soon as you can. Like, I've been with friends, we were talking in a talking phase. A lot of them I don't get with. But I'll text them like while I'm hanging out with them and friends, like, hey, I'm feeling jealous here, you know, like this is why. And that's something I like about VRChat is you can basically address it in that exact moment, and then you can just say, hey, can you check your messages? And I think that's the thing is like, just communicate it. Like, even if it's just like, if you're dating them and you guys have each other on Discord, just message them. Say like, hey, I'm feeling jealous. Here's why. You know, here's what's causing this. I know, like, I don't want to interrupt, but you know, I want you to know, like, this is why I'm silent. This is why it's this way, and that way they know, like, and same way as like a friend group is you can feel left out and just address it as soon as possible. Because that's one thing we have with VRChat is it's not IRL. It's not like you have to take your friend and say, hey, can we go over here and talk? Or you have to wait till everything's over. You can just address it right then and there.
Yeah, but go to a private world when you're having those type of conversations. Otherwise, you got other people running in, trying to be nosy, using their play space to go underneath the world to listen to it and everything. Go to a private world.
Or as I said, message
I've seen
them.
it so much.
As I said, just message them. You can just message them over Discord and say, hey, can you look at your messages?
Yeah. I will say this, though. I don't think I told Traum about this one, but it was also before we started dating. He was talking about how he was going to be going back down south, and he was talking about having all these booty calls and all that stuff, and I got jealous. Like, I ended up going quiet. But I didn't want to say anything because we weren't in a relationship or anything like that. We were just all friends hanging out.
I think that's also something I sound like, yeah, you're into them. That's also like one of those like kind of signs. Like, tell them. Like, I also feel like that's one of those like, hey, could you not talk about all these people you have booty calls with?
I just felt, because I wanted to talk to him about it, but then I was like, no, that'd probably be super awkward.
It definitely would be, but any conversation about jealousy is going to be awkward.
True.
There's no way around it. Even if it's you two not dating yet, or you two dating and just friends, it's going to be awkward.
Yeah. Alright, so question 9. Do you believe love can start in VR and still be just as strong in person? Yes.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
I love my good friend Broly. I love my good friend Diala. That's true friendship right there. True love.
Yeah.
You got the homies, you got all, you know, you can have plenty of girlfriends as well. You know, it's not hard. And then you got some that just can't have girls as friends, period.
And then girls that can't have guy friends.
It's just something that just be like, yo, let's just go hang out and go do some shit. Could grab a couple of the friends. Yeah. Oh shit, I locked up for a moment. But yeah. But this shit was just locking up for a moment.
Are you all good?
Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good now. I don't know why. I'm doing 40 frames, 50 ping. I mean, I'm with a lag spike. I'm good now.
Well, we're on our last question. So the last one is, has anyone in VRChat ever changed your view on relationships? On, like, VR relationships?
They have, but it's never been a long-term thing.
I feel like I feel sorry for a lot that end up being with like someone that's either like using them or how do I want to
crazy
or yeah, or like in your situation. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that, especially when she said, "Well, I wanted to be intimate with them before I told you." That's pretty effed up.
Oh yeah, I know. It fucked me up for a while, especially when you wake up with that person in your sleep call when they weren't there. You know, you're like,
yeah, that's kind of crossing a boundary.
That's like sleeping and then waking up with another dude in your bed. You're like,
the fuck?
Yeah.
Grab that knife. You gotta grab that knife from under your pillow.
Wait, was this in like a Discord group or?
it was like our little server thingy. But yeah, just added them in there. You know, I'm like, that. Yeah, that's the most fucking craziest shit.
Wait. Was this like your own private server?
Yeah, it was like our little friends like private server, and then we had our own like private sleep call area.
Oh,
like,
okay.
You had to be invited to it, so nobody could just join it.
Okay, because when you said like private server, I was thinking like with me and Tron, we have our own private Discord that's only got me and him in it, where we like send important messages, pictures, and all that. And I thought that's what you meant.
Yeah.
But okay.
No.
So it was a group.
Yeah, it was like a whole little group server, and then we had our own like little locked sleep call area that nobody could enter unless somebody had invited them to it.
I was about to say, if there's like a group chat that you had, that would make it even weirder, because like.
Yeah, so
That's
you had to be
wild.
invited. It's like somebody open up the door and be like, "Yeah, come on in."
Don't worry about him. He'll find out about you in the morning. That's so fucked up. I'm sorry, Broly, but at this time, all you can do is laugh about it. Just make jokes about it.
know.
It's shit.
I have. It's just the craziest shit. I'm like, people think we're like, "Yo, I heard it crazy." I was like, "Yeah, did you ever hear about this type of shit?" And they're like,
anyway,
I'm traumatized.
I feel bad, bro.
Yes, that's the last question.
Well, but I'm gonna head out then.
We'll see you
Charge
later.
your shit.
When do you want to do the next part?
Let me go through, get this edited, get clips put out, and then we'll all discuss my hip. When a good time would be.
Okay. Bye, Tabby.
But thank you
Bye.
all. We'll do a
Bye,
part
Bruce.
2.
To oil you up.
I'm dead. Let me pull out the Diddy oil.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna